Hi guys, RH here from Purcast 9, and today, after quite a while, I have for you what seems to be a minor but kind of a major leak of the Galaxy Note 8. Now, compared to the Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus leaks, which have been comparable to the Niagara Falls, the Galaxy Note 8 leaks have been very minimal to say the least. And that's also owing to the fact because we are quite a few months away from the actual launch of the device. But it does confirm one thing, that the Note 8 is definitely headed our way. Now, the latest leak is allegedly of a schematic for the Galaxy Note 8, and it claims that the Galaxy Note 8 is going to come with, wait for it, a 6.4-inch screen with a 4K plus display. The reason they call it the 4K plus display is because due to that weird aspect ratio of 18.5:9, there are going to be more pixels than you usually have in a 4K display. And of course, it's going to be the Super AMOLED Plus display. So yeah, really vibrant, saturated colors and deep blacks. You know how we like Samsung flagships to be. As for the chip it's going to carry, I think it's a no-brainer that it's going to have the Snapdragon 835 and the Exynos 8895. I mean, either of them. But there is a slight chance that it could have the latest Exynos 9000 series. But then again, because this is my speculation, do take this with a pinch of salt, because it might just be that it's going to come with the Exynos 8895. Let's also talk about the RAM. So allegedly it is going to come with 6 gigs of RAM. Some say 8 gigs, but I think 8 is overkill. There is a very, very low chance it's going to have 8 gigs of RAM. But 6 gigs, definitely possible. More so because the C9 Pro from Samsung, which is not a flagship device, already has 6 gigs of RAM, and it is a huge phone. So for a flagship like the Note 8, from which has so many things you can do with it and the amount of utility you extract with it, so a lot of things happen inside that phablet. So 6 gigs of RAM would be ideal for such a phone. But one more thing which I'd like to mention is, which wasn't mentioned in schematics, of course, but the battery. I mean, the battery is always one concern which all us power users have, because a huge display like the Note 8 with a 6.4-inch screen, if it actually happens, is going to require a huge battery. And let's just hope it comes with a battery which is close to 4000 milliamp hours. Now, apart from that, as you can see in the schematics, that we are going to have a host of sensors on the top bezel with the iris scanner and the front-facing camera, which is also going to have the autofocus and HDR and the likes, which we've been used to from Samsung flagships, especially what we're going to get with the Galaxy S8. Now, we have the Bixby, the dedicated Bixby button on the left side below the volume rockers, and the power button on the right. And the 3.5mm headphone jack is staying, and let's just hope it does. And if it does, Samsung, in advance, thank you so much. So, well, yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Purcast 9 if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.